Welcome, everyone, to this 2K Sports broadcast live in Milwaukee at BMO Harris Bradley Center. And for the Milwaukee Bucks, they come into tonight's game after the loss to Toronto. And guys, the hometown fans not pleased with that dreadful performance. They saw their team get knocked out cold.
Yeah, they were in a funk from the field in that game. Credit the defense, though.
In for Sanders. Jabari Parker comes in for Greg Monroe. And it's Mayo in for Chris Middleton. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Turner's checked in for Hill. Mahimi comes in for Lavoy Allen. Rodney Stuckey's checked in for Monte Ellis. And Freak subbed in for George Hill. On the court right now for the Pacers. Stuckey and George make up the perimeter. Mahimi is out there with Turner. And it's Freak in at the point.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
Plumlee hits them both. Pacers trail by 11. Here's Freak. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against Charlotte.
Yeah, but he was the ultimate two-way player. Defensively, also doing a great job. A couple blocks in that game as well.
The Pacers have made 2 and missed 2 at the line tonight. The first free throw is good. And the Bucks making a change here. Vaughn's checked in. And Indiana with a change here, too. Solomon Hill, he's checked in for Paul George. And both free throws good from Freak.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Stuckey outside. Dishes it to Freak. They set the screen. And the 3-ball is good. Freak's got 5 points so far.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Here's Carter Williams. Passes to Vaughn. Mayo kicks to Parker. Clock at 6. And he uses the glass on the layup. Parker's got his first points in this one.
They've got themselves in front with some outstanding shooting right off the bat.
It's been a complete technical, dominant performance out here. They are in a zone.
Now here's Freak. Carter Williams covering. Out to Stuckey. This one for 3. Kept alive. Bucks leading by 8. Pass to Plumlee. Here's Vaughn. He's guarded by Stuckey. There's a good screen. No one near Mayo as he lets it go. And he gets the shot to fall after coming off the pick.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
The Bucks have gone 8 of 11 in the first quarter. They'll take that percentage any night. Carter Williams, the pass to Parker. The shot, no good. Good work defensively by Turner. Pushing it up. And it's the Bucks on the break. And O.J. Mayo again.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to summon up a little more sense of urgency.
Yeah, they've got to do a little more to disrupt their offensive rhythm, too.
And that one's good. Freak.
He's simply a machine at the offensive end. I wonder how far behind they'd be if he wasn't having this kind of quarter.
Now here's Carter Williams, guarded closely, expanding his range. Shot is off. Freak can't get it to go.
And now your Milwaukee Bucks.
Hey, talk to Monte Ellis. He says he feeds off his doubters. He loves to hear something.
I think I had that all my life. I always had to prove somebody wrong, and still to this day. That's just the competitiveness that I believe my older.
And Monte Ellis is still trying to prove people wrong. Today, group substitution here for Milwaukee. Miles Plumlee's checked in for Sanders. Parker comes in for Greg Monroe. O.J. Mayo, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And Michael Carter-Williams subbed in for Vaughn. The dynamite pair of DanaTheDream and Parker at forward. Carter Williams is out there with Mayo. And it's Plumlee in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Pacers trail by 12. Okay, well, let's check in with Doris Burke reporting from our sideline in this game. Doris, take it away.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Hornets got the job done. He dropped in 24 points, and the basket must have looked like an ocean to him as he nailed 3 after 3. He was just too much to handle as he came off the bench to turn in a great outing, guys. They hope it continues.
And Doris, thank you so much. He couldn't have been much better in that game, could he, GA?
Not at all. He was great. I mean, that's for sure. If he wasn't at his best, he was awfully close.
Guys, he came to compete and win. Let's hope he's got that same attitude, that same energy, that same swag here tonight.
6 on the shot clock. On deep. Kept alive by Indiana. Milwaukee leading by 15. Here's Carter Williams. Finish off the break. Carter Williams has got 4 points this quarter.
And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done. He's picking up right where he left off in the first quarter.
Bucks have gone 7 of 13 from the field since the start of the second. Outside Mayo. Back to Carter Williams. Parker, right side. Unloads from 13. Here's Plumlee. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on Miles Turner.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling. Shooting 100% in the quarter. They've made them all, taking full advantage at the line.
I tell you what, nice job making the most of their opportunity. And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
That's good.
Let's go, Dan.
And that's 15 points for Freak.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
And stolen by Freak. And here we go. Freak heading to the hoop. Throws down the breakaway jam.
There's that transition offense. Push the ball up the floor. The defense can't get set up, and you can get some easy hoops that way.
And that steal made it possible. And if they can use a few more sequences just like that.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. That's a shot he doesn't shoot very often. And that's now 9 points for Michael Carter Williams. Pacers trail by 16. Freak with it. 17 points in the game. From the arc. No good. DanaTheDream. The shot will not go. And through the first half, up.
And now your Milwaukee.
And as we welcome you back, we begin our second half. So far, not a tightly contested game. And the Bucks with some changes. Jabari Parker's checked in for Sanders. Mayo comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo, and it's Vaughn in for Chris Middleton. Indiana also making some changes. Turner's checked in for Allen. Stuckey comes in for Monte Ellis. And Freak subbed in for Hill. And so in the game for the Pacers. Stuckey and George make up the perimeter. Turner is out there with Hill. And it's Freak in at the 1 spot. First one falls for him.
They got to keep fighting their way to the line, guys. This half has been nothing but success for them there.
Yeah, taking full advantage from the charity stripe. They've yet to miss here in the second.
Here's Indiana now. Defeated by the Hornets in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, it's just hard to make up when you have an inability to make free throws consistently, and that's why they ended up losing.
Yes, sir. I think some doubt started to creep in when they kept missing those foul shots. I mean, you could see them start to shy away from wanting to even go to the line.
Mayo kicks to Monroe. No good. So Indiana will take it the other way.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Here's Freak. And the Pacers tack on 2 more.
The defender was spinning around like an agitator in the washing machine after that crossover.
I think you're right. Looks a little bit dizzy after that one.
And stolen by Stuckey. Outside, George. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down. George has got 5 points now in the quarter. 1:37 left in the third. Carter Williams can't get it to go.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And the rejection by Monroe. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession.
A moment here to see the numbers for George. He had a strong showing last season. Last season put up about 17 points per, 7 rebounds, and 2 assists. And I think he's got to be pretty pleased with his output. And you know he's always looking to push himself.
Yeah, really solid numbers across the board here, Greg. I mean, he contributes in a multitude of ways for this club.
Screen by Monroe. Here's Carter Williams. And Turner with the block.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Right side, George. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Well, for one, he hasn't let him down. I mean, but a few other guys need to pick up the pace if they're going to be good.
The dish to Carter Williams. There's 49 seconds left in the third. 6 on the shot clock. Monroe, the pass to Vaughn. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here. Shot by Mayo is no good.
9 times out of 10, he's going to knock that one down. He'll spray that one on you.
From the left block, George, no good.
That's a bad miss right there. I mean, you'd like to see him be a little more assertive when he has such good position.
Here's Mayo. Drops it in from 14.